Swadikap, I'm Vas. I would like to talk about a fantastic training that is coming. And this is one of the greatest developers of NLP. He was one of the first students of Richard Bandler and John Grinder. And he, while studying in university, never thought that there was such a language course. When he was learning the fundamentals of metamodal, when he was blown away and he said that's going to be the rest of his life. He's going to do that for the rest of his life. And today, he's traveled to every corner of the world to engage people, which is his foundation. And then for qualification courses, the practitioner, master practitioner, trainer, master trainer. And also having created so many amazing programs to solve almost every problem that human beings seem to have. And 2 years ago, when I visited him in one of the trainings, I requested for him to come and give value to those who have been following us in Life University and coaches and master coaches. Everyone wants something more. The Master of Masters coming. So I asked him to come to entertain us here. And he asked me what would be appropriate, and I said, most of my people would like to be entrepreneurs, and most of my people are already entrepreneurs, business people. Retirement is not an option. Retirement it spells death, and therefore we need to turn all our gifts and experiences in our working life. We can set up a business and do things in our own pace for the rest of our lives and leave it behind. Don't shut down just because you're dead. To leave it behind for your children or whoever your followers are. So experience cannot be wasted. And the only way you're going to allow your experience to germinate and grow is through business, through what we call entrepreneurship. And so I asked him to present us this course called Next Generation Entrepreneurship. Living your dreams and making a better world. So what are you going to be learning in this amazing 3 days? And so the first thing you might be learning is the roadmaps for successful entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, roadmaps, the pathway of all of us becoming business people, having the mindset of entrepreneurs. And that's important to everyone, including you if you're working, because then you can do your work like an entrepreneur. Now you have, it's possible for us, all of us, to have that kind of an attitude because you're 100% people. And so that honed my ability to have this entrepreneur mindset. That's the reason why I went into business, and we're doing so well. And so it's an opportunity for you to learn from the Master of Masters. And then you got modeling of optimal entrepreneurial mindsets. So he's taking, I know you might have learned some mindsets already from me, the guru, about something else that he brings to the table about entrepreneurial mindset. So it'll be an enhancement. And so then it's about finding your life purpose, expressing it as a vision. I know you learned that already, Ignite Your Life, but he's got another take. Practical method of how to create a vision, a storyboard. Let's like making a movie. And therefore, it'll be such a privilege learning from the Master himself. Mapping the path from vision to action. Now, when you have a vision, how do you turn it into an action plan? Oh, we've done some in our training it's worked, but you want to learn from the Master about this too, because he's got a different take on the practical application coming from how he coached real organizations, big organizations. Intervision and harnessing collective intelligence. Now that is something that I only scraped the tip of the iceberg in your pathway to becoming a master coach. Here you have collective intelligence. It's about what's going on here. How do you create a collective intelligence? How do you tap into collective intelligence? Using body, mind, and most of the work is about feel. And then you have his own special model called success factor modeling, circular success. And finally, he's going to talk about imagineering a successful future. The word imagineering is something derived by Robert because he modeled people like Walt Disney and all those other creators. So imagineering comes from the word imagine and engineer. And so you will see how to engineer what you imagine into a successful future for yourself. But in day number 2 in the evening, Robert's wife, Deborah Bacon, is coming to entertain us and give us an experience of what we call 5 rhythms. 5 Rhythms was created by Gabrielle Roth, and I was learning from her while I was in NLP University. And it's an amazing body demonstration of movements and so on to activate the resources in the brain so that we can be super creative. And I asked her to do it and she obliged. So we're so lucky, even for me, to experience that again right here. So, I can't wait for this. I'm sure it is. It's a question of you making a decision to come and enjoy this program that is happening end of November. So grab this opportunity.